Hey everybody, it's Kathy, Little or Me with HCG, and I'm here to check in. It's round 4, day 40. I'm at 164.6, which is down 27.2 for this round, and about an average of about an average of 0.6 something per day. So still going strong. I have enough pellets to take me to, I think it's Friday noon of next week. I thought it was Valentine's Day, but it's not. So I will continue on until this is done. And then my plan as of right now is to go into P3/4 for 6 weeks. Try to master the hunger and then go in again for a small round of 23 days. I probably will have a lot of slack from a lot of my family, not my very immediate family, but my extended family, because they're already saying I need to stop. But my body fat is at 30 or 31, around there. And I feel that I could lose some more. My thought is to do what Simeon said and go to the point where you are hungry, and when you are that you need to up your calories to stave that hunger off, and then after 23 days pull out of it. That's my plan. That's my my thoughts as of right now. I use analogies all the time. This is like a marathon. I've been training for a marathon for over a year, and I've ran the race rather well, and I'm very proud of the distance that I've run. But I'm not quite at the finish line. And so for me to stop now with numbers that I know you're really not supposed to be worried about, but a 30, which I know is not as good as it could be, at the top of my healthy range in weight, not in the middle where I'd love to be, and my BMI at the top of the healthy, not in the middle where I'd love for it to be. It would be like running this race for over a year. It would be like running a marathon and stopping 3 blocks from the finish line. Would anybody do that? No. And so, if at all humanly possible, then that's my plan. I want to take it to the very end, to where I know beyond a shadow of doubt I've given it my all, and I'm done. And whatever comes from that round, and it will be a small one, whenever it comes from that round, it will be my end, and I will cross the finish line, and I will be thrilled with whatever the number, and I will thank God for helping me through this journey, because without Him this has not been possible. I truly believe that everything happens to us for a reason, and people that come into our lives for a reason. And at the time, a lot of times you don't know why or what purpose they serve. But I think that we just need to stop and listen and pay close attention. My son went to a retreat a week or so ago, and I came, it was probably, I don't know when it was, anyway, it was sometime back, when I was obsessed with my numbers, because I had just gotten my Omron, and my fat monitor was going up and down and up and down, and my BMI was the same, but it was like, okay, my fat's going up, why is it going up, and I was just obsessed with it, and he had gone to this retreat, and he came home, and this book was laying on the table. He had purchased it, and it's called Jesus Calling, and it's a daily devotional by Sarah Young. And I have never really gotten into devotionals. My son is real deep in his faith, and I need to be. And so I thought, if I get this and I work at it every day, this would be a great new obsession. I can't think of anything that would be better for me than going in this direction if I was going to throw away the scale and everything else. But anyway, the day that I was like, oh, I don't know, my monitor is crazy, and I opened the book too. I thought, okay, well, I'll just read whatever the heck it is for the day. And what it was for the day was worship me only. Anything that or whatsoever occupies your mind the most becomes your God. Worries, if indulged, develop into idols. Anxiety gains a life of its own, parasitically infesting your mind. So, I mean, it's like, duh. It was like a light bulb moment for me that God gave us this great and wonderful gift. And, we need to appreciate it and take care of it and honor it and respect it. And so I will continue to weigh till the rest of this round, just because it's part of my marathon and I've done it all the way through. There are a couple times where I have been, not a couple, there's been more than that, it's been a year. But a lot of times, not a lot. Anyway, there's been a few times where, the number has made a mood swing for the day, positive and negative. But you take the good, bad, and the ugly and you go on. That's part of life. That happens with or without a scale. And for me, right now, to finish this journey with the numbers that I have been diligent to log every day on a piece of paper since I started, is pretty amazing to me. So I will continue to do that until this round is over, and then rethink that for the last round. I'm not sure. But anyway, like I said, Jesus Calling, Sarah Young, my son just sitting it on the table. I mean, it's his book. In fact, it was his book. He wasn't planning on getting it for me. But after I opened that up and I read that, and it was like, oh my gosh. And then I showed it to someone and they sent me a picture back with the front cover. It was like, oh my gosh, people come into our lives for a reason, and things come into your life for a reason, and you need to stop and take a moment and reflect on why. I didn't mean to get preachy, but there you have it. That's me right now. So anyway, I'm doing good. I plan on finishing this round as best I can. Hopefully the hunger will stave off and I won't have any issues. Yesterday, like I said, I don't know if I said this because I did this once before, so if I'm repeating myself, I apologize. Yesterday I was hungry all the time, and Tom isn't here anymore, and I don't ovulate, so that's not my thing. But I think I obsessed too much. There again, I need to get with it. On my hunger scale, I love what Robin Woodall, the author of Weight Loss Apocalypse, has said in the fact that we need to learn to eat when we're hungry and stop when we're satisfied. That totally makes sense. That's how skinny people eat. I mean, and I want to eat like that. I want to eat to live and not live to eat. I've said that for a long time. I have a really good friend who is super healthy. And, you know, she's the kind of person in my mind I imagine to be like, she would look at her watch and go, oh my gosh, it's 2 o'clock. I haven't eaten lunch. You know, I want to be that person. I don't want to be the person anymore that is like, okay, I had this for breakfast. Now what should I have for lunch? Okay, now what should I have for supper? Okay, if I fix this, then maybe I don't have enough that I can have a snack in the afternoon, you know? I mean, I used to do that when I was fat, and I'm still doing it now on my way to getting thin. It's like, and now I'm like, okay, am I really hungry? Should I drink some more coffee? Will I not be hungry if I drink coffee? Maybe I should drink more water. If I drink more water, then can I stave it off? Because I don't want to eat too much before I have noon, you know, because that's really when I'm supposed to eat. But then if I eat before noon, and then I won't have enough for later on, what if I turn into a 3 and then I want to, you know, devour the couch? You know, I'm thinking, I'm so overthinking it that I just need to get to where food is not a thought. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, yeah, you know what? Blueberries sound good. You know what I mean? I want to get to that point where it's not like I'm obsessed with, am I hungry? Am I not hungry? Am I full enough? What if I'm not really full enough? And I know that this will probably come with time, and I have to be patient, and I have to work with it, and I'm trying really hard, but I do not want to obsess over this. It's like I need to just listen, like she says, listen to your body. When you're hungry, eat. It's not like rocket science, and we're overdoing it. I'm overdoing it. And so I just need to calm down and think. Are you hungry? I mean, are you getting hungry? If you are, eat. And if you're not, don't. And if you're starting to get full, slow down and think about it. Do you think maybe you've had enough? And if so, stop. It shouldn't be so hard, and I don't want it to take me over and make it my every waking moment thoughts. I know that's not what Robin expects, and I know that's not what I plan on doing for life. And like I said, I think it'll get easier, and I think maybe the more I do it, the less I'll do it. And that's my plan. Anyway, I just thought I would touch base. Sorry, I didn't mean to be preachy. If you don't like it, it's who I am. So I hope everybody that's loading is loading well. And I hope everybody that is losing great. And if you're MP3 or 4, I hope that you are maintaining and doing what makes you happy and fulfills you for life. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.